Alrighty, good morning. How are you guys? Let's scroll down to pattern focus to find today's pattern. We last one did pearl pod, so the next one is this one. Penmond. Looks like Mimi has done that one already. Come on. So it's a diamond shape. Super simple here. A diamond shape with lines going not quite to the halfway point, going here and this way. And then at the end of each of those, we just do a little spiral. And then, oop, come on. And then from that spiral, we're going to come out and down about halfway or so. And then on the other side, the same thing. So we're going to make this that thing. And here it is right there. Oop, wrong way. There we go. There's the artwork with some spirals, some orbs. Not sure what I'm going to do here. To turn on my light. Close your eyes, everyone. Oh, it's going to be a big contrast because it is an overcast day today. We are going to have a bit of rain, I think. At least we're supposed to. I don't know if it's actually going to happen. But it's kind of dark and gloomy out there. Let's give myself a little border. Just an idea of where the edge is so I don't get too close. I'm thinking I might want, do I want to just do one big one? Yeah, let's just do one big one. So since I'm going to do it right there in the middle, I want to find the middle by using that cross. And I'm going to make my diamond shape. Like that. I want to get that kind of penciled in because I'm not sure that it would be good if I didn't. Remember, you can use your pencil if you want to help guide you. Okay. And you know what? I think I'm going to make my diamond sort of, I'm going to give it a little swoop. Just because I feel like it wants a swoop. So I'm going to do it with a little bit of a swoop. Like that. There. Just a little bit. Give it a little character instead of a straight line. And then coming out of here we want a nice spiral going all the way around. Like so. And I've got them not even, which is okay. And then the next step is to do from here, from the inside of this spiral, kind of outward to here. And I think I'm going to actually make it a little bit of a curve. Because I think that would be more interesting for me as a shape. And then the other one going the other way comes from the top here and it overlaps this one here. So I'm going to actually come up like that and give it a little bit of a This one also is getting a little bit of a curve. And then in here, we're going to do the lines not quite to the halfway point. So since I already have my pencil line in there, that makes it easy. And I'm going to actually start from this side, go into that corner. Like that. And then the other way around. Like that. And that's the pattern right there. That's finished. So I think I want something sort of in the background of this, but I want it going behind, like really behind. So I think what I might do is just do some the technique of drawing behind, which is like weaving. Okay. And I'm actually going to make some kind of curvy lines. I really need to make my border. I'm going to make a fat border, and I want to make it with a few dashes. Why not? That works. Back again with my other pen, and this one's going to come here, and it's going to go this way, and maybe come out over here. Enough. One coming this way. And maybe one coming like this. One more. Is that enough? One more over here. Now what? Good? Am I good? I think so. I think that's good. Okay. Now I can erase any pencil marks that I've put in there. And I can shade found in my stash of things. I was filing some documents on my computer, and I found this one that I had been tagged in like a bazillion years ago by YouTuber friend of mine. Okay, her name just went Linda German. If you don't know Linda, she hasn't posted anything new recently, but if you look up Weather Girl, Linda German Weather Girl, she has this comedy, art, cooking comedy channel. Really funny. Anyways, she had tagged me in this really long time ago, and I never did anything with it. So, and I think some of these questions may have been asked by, you know, like a teenager, but we're going to go through these. Do you want to answer the 100 questions no one ever asks? Here's the full list. Give me something to talk about. Do you sleep with your closet doors open or closed? I don't know. Probably mostly open. Sometimes they're closed. My closet is actually not in my bedroom proper. It's in my master bathroom. So I don't see my bedroom doors when I go to sleep. I mean my closet doors when I go to sleep. They're just, it's however they ended up last. It's one of those bifold sliding doors. So my husband's on one side and I'm on the other, and kind of depending on, we rarely have both sides closed at the same time, like all the way closed. Usually whoever was in there last pushes their stuff over, you know. So they're like, you know what I'm talking about. They're like this. They're not like usually like this. They're usually like this, partly open, and sometimes mostly to my husband's side, sometimes mostly to my side. Kind of depends on who was in the closet last. But they're usually, I would say it's usually open. I am not afraid of anything living in my closet that doesn't belong there. It is not a portal to another world. It is not where the monsters live, so I'm fine with my closet door being open. Now, that being said, I think if my closet was actually in my bedroom and not in the master bathroom where I don't see it from laying in bed, I'd probably close the doors just to make it more aesthetically pleasing. But in the bathroom, I really just don't care. So I'm just doing my overlapping, just putting a little pencil down in the spots where things overlap, which they get a lot of overlapping when you do this kind of weaving technique. So you just kind of have to watch for all the places where one thing is on top of another. And I do all those first, and then I come back and decide where else I might want shading. Like I feel like that's overlapping that. I'll put a little shading in there. Okay. Missed one. I'm gonna do them along the edge too, I think. Okay, let's try that. We're going to smudge. Time for a smudge. Oh, I didn't do that spot right there. Okay. All right, next question. These are going to go a little bit quicker. They're a little less involved questions. Number 2, do you take the shampoos and conditioner bottles from hotels? Sometimes. Depends on if I like them or not. If I end up with a kind of a collection of them at home, I do keep 2 or 3 of them in the shower, the guest room shower, just in case somebody visits and they have forgotten their shampoo, or they weren't planning on spending the night and they ended up, we needed that they you know, had unexpected guests and they weren't prepared to spending the night and brought their own toiletries. I have some extra. We do our church supports a homeless shelter, and so a lot of the times I will pack those up and put them in the box for distributing at the homeless shelter. They appreciate those small toiletries. Easy to carry for those who don't have a permanent place to live. Okay, that answered that question. Do you sleep with your sheets tucked in or out? Out. Absolutely. I do not like my feet squashed into sheets. Matter of fact, the first thing I do when we go to a hotel and we're going to sleep is I go down to the foot of the bed and I yank all the covers out. My husband likes things tucked, so on my side of the bed it's all on his side of the bed it's very tidy. And I think it's funny, my son is very much like me in that regard as well. When he was little, I would try to, you know, bundle him up like you do with a baby, right? You give him that little cocoon like wrapping from the very first, like from the hospital. He would wiggle and squirm and worm until his feet were out. He hated being all bundled up like that. Absolutely hated it. So he's just like Mom. And then I think I want a titch of color on this one. Just a little bit, and I think it just wants to be a little jewel tone. I'm going to use this kind of Faber Castell metallic. They don't have colors. It's sort of a purpley tone. I'm just going to stick a little of that right in here. You can't really get a dark tone with these metallics. They're really not meant for being on a light paper anyway. I think they're really meant to be drawn on black, which I should do. I should find my black. I've got a black pad somewhere where I could cut some tiles in black. That would be fun. Haven't done that in a long time. Okay, another question. These are going to go faster. Have you stolen a street sign before? See, this is why I think these questions were written by some sort of teenager. No, I have not stolen a street sign. I think we might have a street sign in our garage, but it wasn't stolen. It was purchased. Or it was gotten out of the trash. My husband's mom worked as a bookkeeper at the trash company, and anytime and it was before the automated arm thingies, you know, with the barrels that are automated. It was back in the day when the guys got out of the truck and picked up a barrel and threw it in the bin in the front of the truck, and then, you know, when that bin was full, it would get dumped. Yeah, she worked back then, back in the day. And if the guys would see anything interesting on the top of the trash barrels, they would actually pull them out and bring them into the office. They would sort of share the spoils, so to speak. And I believe there was a street sign or some kind of sign that was in the trash that I don't think it was at a, you know, at a residential house. It was probably at the city yard when they were changing over signs. That and back then they didn't think to, you know, like, sell things. They thought, who would want this? And yeah, like that. So they got a street sign from their city, but I don't think, I'm pretty sure it wasn't stolen. Yeah, I'm just going to give these just a bit of something. Don't know why. I feel like they want some color. Just a little bit, not a lot. It's subtle. And then I think I'm going to put the white. Give it a little pop of highlight. I think. Okay, next question. Do you like to use Post-it notes? I have some. Occasionally I use them. But I've never gone, I don't think I've ever gone out and specifically purchased Post-it notes. Ooh, the metallic does an interesting thing with the white. Most of the ones I have are like freebies from, you know, real estate companies or whatever. When we go to like those fairs and things where they give you goodie bags, that's usually where I've gotten them from. Ooh, the white does interesting things with the metallic pencil. Look at that. See? There's the metallic pencil, and watch this. That's interesting. It just made it pop. Look how blue that is in comparison to like that. That's a kind of exciting. Alrighty. And you don't have to watch me color all zoomed in like that, but I just wanted you to see it nice and close up. That was very interesting. Now I know if I want to use that metallic pencil on a not dark page, it makes it pop by using the white on top. Good to know. So yeah, I use Post-its. They're really good at work. I like them at work. But at home, I use whatever piece of paper happens to be laying around. Most of the time, if I need to write a note on something and I can't find a piece of paper, I just dig down in the trash and use an envelope out of the back of the trash. So, okay, what was this called? Penmond or something. Penmond. Look, you can actually read that one today. Who knew? Okay, there you go. Penmond with a little weaving behind. And there you are. You guys have a great day. I will see you tomorrow. I'll answer a few more of these silly questions. And go out and do something nice for somebody today, okay? See you later. Bye-bye.